This is Today in Toronto, our daily podcast from torontotoday.ca. I'm Scott Sexsmith, and these are some stories making headlines. On this Friday, Canada Post workers went on strike earlier today after failing to reach a negotiated agreement with their employer. The Canadian Union of Postal Workers says approximately 55,000 are striking, claiming little progress has been made in the bargaining process. The strike action comes ahead of Black Friday and, of course, the beginning of the holiday season. Mayor Olivia Chow is open to re-jigging the road infrastructure on Bloor West ahead of Queen's Park passing legislation that would give the province power to tear the street's bike lanes out. Chow says on the wider parts of Bloor West, the median that separates the two directions of traffic could be removed so car lanes can be restored and existing bike lanes can remain in place. Chow calls this a win-win situation. Toronto will move ahead with a $7.5 million Parkside Drive bike lane project, even in the face of the Ford government's efforts to limit how cities expand their cycling networks. Just over two-thirds of councillors voted in favor of the motion to continue studying how Parkside could be reconfigured to accommodate bike lanes. Toronto Today's Aidan Shamandi with more on this story today. Starting next summer, Toronto landlords will need to apply for a license before evicting a tenant to renovate a unit, according to a new City Council bylaw. The new renoviction bylaw comes into effect on July 31st, 2025. It was modeled on a similar bylaw in Hamilton, and several other Ontario cities are following suit. A renoviction occurs when a landlord uses renovating the unit as an illegitimate reason to end a tenancy. Rather than closing 10 of the 17 supervised consumption sites in the province, including 5 in Toronto, labor unions say the Ford government should be opening more of them in response to what they call a public health emergency. An open letter signed by several major unions say the closures announced by Premier Doug Ford and Health Minister Sylvia Jones will have a significant impact on their membership. Lifelong learners can now sign up for winter programs offered by the Toronto District School Board. Registration is open for a variety of general interest programs through the TDSB's Learn for Life program, including languages, computing, fitness, wellness, music, and arts. Courses start January 11th. You can visit learnforlife.ca to learn more and register for both in-person and online programs. Connor McDavid notched his 1,000th career NHL point last night in a 3-2 overtime win against Nashville. And the Raptors are home at Scotiabank Arena tonight to play the Pistons. Sportsnet 1 with the TV coverage. Toronto weekend weather, cloudy with a high of 9 today, continuing cloudy tonight, low +4. And a mix of sun and clouds Saturday, high of 11, and Sunday much the same, with a high of 12. Follow us on X, sign up for our daily newsletters, and subscribe to Today in Toronto wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday.